hello everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. Or it's not really a vlog, but it's gonna be a little bit. This is my sister. You wanna say your name?
Oh, my name's Poetry.
So I'm about to ask her some questions. First of all, let's tell them your age. How old are you?
19.
Yes, and then I'm 24. If you guys don't already know that, I think I mentioned that in another video. So I'm gonna ask her a few questions. And yeah. So who was your first crush, and how old were you when you had your first crush?
I was in kindergarten, but I was a little older than all the other kids, so I was about like 6 or 7, one of those two.
That's regular.
And I was living in Portland at the time with my aunt and uncle, and there was this little white boy. This is when I had like a little white boy thing, and I was like, oh, okay. But he had like the most beautiful like blue eyes ever.
Oh god.
And what really got me is like we were talking because we were like friends and everything, and he was like, I love your eyes, they're just so beautiful.
Oh.
But yeah,
wait, he asked you to be his girlfriend?
No, we were just like we were just friends and everything. We were just friends.
So y'all just had a crush on each other?
Yeah, basically.
I had my first crush my first boyfriend in kindergarten, so I guess that was my first crush. We don't really count that. It's kindergarten. Okay. Do you think Dad has a favorite kid?
I want to say yeah, and then I want to say no.
Who are you gonna say?
I don't want to be like, oh, it's me, but I feel like it would be me.
Yeah.
In some situations, because he recently just had like D'Angelo not too long ago, and then Aaron is not really in the picture,
right.
And then he just like into the picture.
Right.
So for me, for a while, it was just me and him, and
okay.
And that's what I feel like. But then again, no, because I feel like he loves all his kids equally though, at the end of the day.
Yeah, but as far as like where he like the most involvement, I think that okay. What's something you wish more people knew about you?
I guess my energy, because I'm a very quiet person. And
very shy.
I really don't like to talk a lot. But I feel like if they got to know me more, they'll see like the type of person I am instead of just like imagining what person I should be or like could be.
Yeah. What's the social or political cause you're most passionate about? Like what's something you could debate?
Something I could debate
all day, every day, any time of the day.
I don't know about that one. We'll have to come back to that.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. What's the most rebellious thing you've ever done?
I think the most rebellious thing that I've ever done, not gonna lie y'all, I'm a bit of a goody two-shoes. I really don't do much, but I think, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. I got extra questions anyways for some that you don't answer. What song or movie scene makes you cry without a fail?
Oh my gosh. A movie, there's a couple movie scenes,
okay.
But one big movie scene is when, what is that movie called? With the emotions, Riley's emotions. What is that called?
What, the 4? It's like the 4 emotions?
It's like the 5. What is that called? Inside Out.
Yeah.
Inside Out.
It's 5 of them? Okay, it was anger, sadness,
fear, disgust, and then joy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like this one scene where Joy and Bing Bong are trying to get back up and everything, but they can't. So Bing Bong has to like let Joy go by herself in order to get Joy back where she needs to be. But Bing Bong's like Riley's imaginary best friend, and she's like slowly forgetting him. So,
I watched that movie once, so I kind of vaguely remember that scene.
But that scene gets me every time.
Aww. What about okay, yeah, that was it. Or a song. You have a song that gets you emotional?
Any Mitski song.
What's your favorite song in movie?
My favorite song in movie. My favorite song. I'm such a Mitski diehard. My favorite Mitski song would probably be. I like Bet on Losing Dogs at the moment.
Okay.
But it's kind of been shifting. And you also said movie.
Yeah, movie.
Colombiana.
What is that about?
It's with that one actress Zoe. I don't know how to say her name, but it's about like how she like her parents were like dealing with something, like kind of like the mafia or some sort, and they end up like dying, and she has to like go like across country and everything in order to like assure her safety.
Right.
But like years later, she like kills like everybody who was involved with her parents' death. But it's a good movie. It's a real
That's the movie.
It's a good movie.
Okay, what do you admire most about Dad?
You will have to cut that out.
She's thinking because there's so many things she can say.
There's a lot. Okay, but in all seriousness, I think one thing that I admire about Dad is, I don't know, his like way of connecting with people and how he wants people to like have like bonds and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like very considerate, because like he would be like reminding me like it's so and so's birthday or da birthday. Like, I know, Dad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's a sweet person. He's a good person. But he just needs. I feel like he just needs to apply himself.
Okay, so that's the advice you would give him? Apply yourself more?
Yeah, you need to apply yourself more.
That's good advice. Okay. Is there anything as a big sister that I could do better?
You're already doing great. But I guess just, no, really, you're doing a great job.
I feel like I could be a little bit more, like reach out more.
Well,
I be in my own world sometimes.
That's the same with me too, because I don't be reaching out to nobody.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're lifing. But, okay, let's see your questions. This is the second part. She has questions for me. Those are my questions for her.
Okay. What's a belief that you have, but most people would disagree with?
That's a good question. I feel like a lot of people agree with this, but some people take it the wrong way. But you should put yourself first before you know, try to take care of anybody else. Like, self is first, because you can't pour from an empty cup.
I agree. I tell my friends all the time it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah.
Because it is. Like, if you feel like you have to stop everything to benefit someone else, then you're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
What's a controversial opinion that you have?
Trying to get me canceled. Oh, man. We're going to come back to that question.
Okay.
I'm going to think of a more appropriate response.
What's been your greatest challenge, and how have you overcame it? If it's something overcame.
The greatest one is finding out about you guys and like interceding that with the life I already have. So like it's like I almost did like a whole rebrand of myself.
I like that. It's good. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
I can do anything I can put my mind to. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. My mom says that all the time, but the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
What's a memory that shaped you into the person you are today?
Oh, so many. I'll say the biggest thing is probably doing Bible study with my mom, but it wasn't Bible study in a way like regular church Bible study. She kind of made the stories more relatable in a sense, like I just said, that you can do anything you put your mind to, because these people in this book are people just like you know what I mean? So nobody's greater than anybody. The same way they overcame these things, you can overcome, you know, X, Y, and Z as well.
If you're...
That's a really good question.
If you can have dinner with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Whitney Houston. I feel like we would have a time. Whitney Houston. Whitney Elizabeth Houston.
No
Wow.
hesitation at all.
For sure.
What do you think the silliest thing you've ever done as a child?
The silliest. I don't know. I was a character as a kid, so it's probably so many things I've done. so many things. I can't think of the silliest off of that. So let's go to the next one. We see another question.
What do you admire most about that?
His heart. He has a really big heart. Sometimes he cares too much. If he applies that, like she said, if he applies that energy to himself, he'd be well off. But yeah, it's hard.
If you can switch lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it
be? I would be Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls.
Why?
It's my favorite TV show as a kid. So she seemed like she had a fun time fighting crime with her sisters. And she was the star of it all, so yeah, part of Blossom. Just off the rip. Who would you switch lives with?
Good question. Probably Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Or yeah, just probably Hermione.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
And then back to, it's a controversial opinion that you have.
Let me see how I'm gonna word this. If more people study religion or use the Bible as the tool that it was meant to be, rather than using it as to like create cults. I'm not gonna get too deep. That's all I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it at that. But I wish more people would use the Bible as a tool to help improve and better themselves as a person, rather than trying to do it to manipulate or control other people.
I completely agree with that.
Because I do believe it's a universal tool, but not the way people are using it.
I feel like your opinion is like your strongest asset that you have.
Yeah.
And I feel like people who try to change it or like correct you, they just don't have no opinions of themselves, or that's something that has happened to them.
Exactly.
They're just bringing it back.
Right. Those are good questions. So guys, like I said, this is my little sister, my one and only little sister. That was the end of the video. It was pretty smooth. What's a good memory you have that we've had? We don't have too many, but like, because we see each other like
That
once.
walk that we had along Mission Beach in San Diego.
Yeah, I think that was like the most impact. Like that really set the tone for our relationship for sure.
And also that character picture that we got for Nana.
Oh. that was a good one. But definitely that walk. That was fun. That was good. Well, guys, that's the end of this video. It's hot out here. Better go out inside. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more content with my sister, even though we live long distance, I can make it happen. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. You want to shout out your social media? If y'all follow me on Instagram, you'll see her social media on my Instagram. All right, guys, that's it.